Alright, hey guys, I'm Robert CCG back in the video. With this video, I'm going over the new Yummy archetype, which looks to be this cute snack archetype with cats, based on this picture here. And based on this first card, looks pretty cute, and I think a lot of people are going to end up enjoying this archetype just purely off the aesthetics. And we're going to get started here with the first monster, which is Cupsy Yummy, level 1 Light Beast effect monster. If you control a Link 1 monster or a level 2 Synchro monster, you can special summon this card from your hand. So it makes sense, this is a level 1, so there's probably going to be a level 1 tuner. You're going to be able to synchro into a level 2 Synchro monster. And of course, you have a Link 1 monster that you're easily able to get out with one Yummy monster. Now, if this card is normal or special summon, you can add one Yummy card from your deck to your hand, except for this card. Or if it's special summoned by a Synchro monster's effect, you can draw a card instead. So it's a searcher or a draw for the card. Seems solid overall, nothing too crazy there. And here we have Cookie Yummy. So this is a level 1 Light Beast effect monster with 1000 attack. If you control a Link 1 monster or a level 2 Synchro monster, you can special summon this card from your hand, so easy to get out here. If this card is normal or special summoned, you can target one face of monster your opponent controls, it loses 1000 attack, or if this card is special summoned by a Synchro monster's effect, you can destroy that monster instead. So it seems pretty interesting how the effect actually changes depending if a Synchro monster is able to get it out. Overall, seems like an okay one, not as great as the first one there, but still pretty cool. Here we have Lollipop Yummy, which is a level 1 Light Beast effect monster. And if you control a Link 1 or Link 2 Synchro monster, you can special summon this card from your hand, just like the other ones. If this card is normal or special summoned, you can target one card in your opponent's graveyard, shuffle it into a deck, or if this card was special summoned by a Synchro monster's effect, you can banish this card instead. So here, being able to target one card in your opponent's graveyard, shuffle into the deck, is pretty powerful, or banishing it, depending on the card benefits from that. Overall though, seems like a very niche card. If your opponent just relies on getting cards in the graveyard and using their effects there, then this is great. Otherwise, it's not going to be doing too much. Just to make sure, it doesn't seem like any of these are tuners, so this might be one of those things where it doesn't require a tuner. Before I continue the video, I just wanted to let you guys know that I have a Patreon where you can help support the channel while also influencing the content I create. The link will be in the description, so make sure to check it out. So here is Cupsy Yummy Way, which is level 2 Light Beast Synchro Tuner. So this is a Synchro Tuner here that's level 2 monster. It requires one tuner plus one non-tuner. And then for this card Synchro Summon, you can treat one Link 1 monster you control as a level 1 tuner. You can only use the first and second effect of this card's name each once per turn. So, yep, looks like the other three, no tuners there. So you're going to be going into your Link 1 before your Synchro Summon. If this card is Synchro Summon, you can add 2 Yummy monsters from your deck to your hand, then discard a card. 2 searchers is always really good. When your opponent activates their card or effect, you can return this card to the extra deck, special summon up to 2 Yummy monsters from your graveyard, so you can get them out and of course use their alternate effects. So, it seems like a great level 2 Synchro monster. And then here we have Cookie Yummy Way, which is level 2 Light Beast Synchro Tuner effect monster. So same summon as before. Card is Synchro Summon, you can target up to 2 face of monsters on the field and change them down to face on defense position. So flip them face down. That could be pretty annoying depending on when you do that. When your opponent activates a card or effect, you can return this card to the extra deck and special summon up to 2 Yummy monsters from your graveyard. So it looks like you're really going to be switching up out of these Yummy monsters, kind of getting them in and out of places. Then here we have Lollipop Yummy Way. So you can see that each of the Yummy cards have their own Synchro monsters. So this is Cupsy's, this is Cookies, and this is Lollipop's Synchro monster. And for this one, same conditions as before. If this card is Synchro Summoned, you can special summon 2 Yummy monsters from your graveyard, but their effects are negated. So it looks like this one can actually be used as an extender. And when your opponent activates their card or effect, you can return this card to the extra deck and special summon up to 2 Yummy monsters from your graveyard. Same as before, get some recursion out of it. And here's the Link 1, which is Yummy Snatchy. So you can see kind of how this is working all together with the deck. We're using the Yummy Snatchy, which is the Link 1, and combining it with whatever monster we want, whatever effect monster we want. And you're effectively grabbing it, and that's pretty cool. The Synchro monster is the actual Link 1 grabbing these effect monsters. I think is very cute. So this requires a 1 level 4 or lower Light Beast monster, which of course the Yummy cards are. If this card is special summoned, you can place 1 Yummy field spell from your hand or deck face up on your field. Also, you cannot Link summon Link 3 or higher monsters for the rest of this turn. So this is the go-to generic Link 1 that we see in a lot of archetypes, just being able to search out the field spell. And then once per chain during the main phase or your opponent's battle phase, quick effect, you can pay 100 life points. Immediately after this effect resolves, Synchro Summon using a Yummy monster you control. So this changes things a bit, because now you're actually able to Synchro Summon during your opponent's turn. And that comes with a lot of implications, because you can see there's a lot of Synchro Summoning effects here. So if you can find the right moment to use these effects, it can be pretty powerful and annoying for your opponent. This is the field spell that was mentioned. This is Yummy's Mint Minion, field spell card. Yummy monsters you control gain 500 attack for each Light Beast monster in the field, so you can see they can get pretty beefy just by flooding the board with a bunch of them. If you have all of the zones filled up, that would be 3000 attack. If you control a Link 1 monster, you can target one level 1 Yummy monster in your graveyard and special summon it. So there we go, some recursion. You're going to be able to synchro summon, and after that, link it away, and from there use this ability to get another level 1 and synchro summon it again. If this card is in your graveyard, you can target 2 Yummy monsters in your graveyard and or banishment and place them and discard in the bottom of the deck in any order. So some recursion there, so if this dies, you can get it back. That will definitely mean that you can limit the copies of this card. But here they have a second field spell. So it says Yummy Smint Akraki, field spell card. If you synchro summon a light beast synchro monster, you can target one card your opponent controls and destroy it. So that's great because you're going to be able to synchro summon to your opponent's turn. You're just going to be able to disrupt their board a lot. And if a face-up monster / monsters you control leave your field by an opponent's card effect, you can special summon one Yummy from your deck. So it gives you some a safety net here if they destroyed your board. If this card is in your graveyard, you can target 2 Yummy monsters in your graveyard and their banishment, place them and discard on the bottom of the deck in any order. So again, some protection in case you destroy this card and you're running out of copies, you can put it back into your deck. The final card here is Yummy Redemption, which is a continuous trap card. This monster your opponent control loses 200 attack for each light beast monster you control and in your graveyard. So having this constant negative effect on your opponent is pretty damning, especially because the field spell is able to beef them up. And then once per chain, if you synchro summon a light beast synchro monster, you can draw one card, then place one card from your hand on the bottom of the deck. The fact that this is one chain makes it pretty strong because you're obviously going to be synchro summoning a lot of times here, and being able to do that, it's pretty annoying for your opponent to just have to, or for you to be able to just keep drawing cards and clean up your hand. You can banish this card from your graveyard, then target one Yummy monster you control and one monster your opponent controls, and switch control of both. That is a pretty cool effect. Your opponent's not going to be able to use that Yummy monster, and you're going to be able to take whatever they have. That's a very fun effect. I am curious to see how people are going to play with this. Overall, I think this archetype is very cool, very cute. It reminds me a little bit of Prank Kids in the form of the art, and also like Malfi monsters. Just a very cute archetype that also has some potential, and I definitely want to see what the combos are going to look like for this deck. If you guys want to see the combos for it, let me know. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and all that, and I'll see you guys next time. Thank you for watching.